Hello everybody, welcome to Short Archery. Anthony here, and today we're going to check out what grips, or how well do grips fit on the Python riser here by Jager Archery. I had a couple questions about fitting other grips to this riser, and since I own other bows that have other grips from different manufacturers, I figured I would just do a video about me testing them out. So let's see how this works. Somebody did point out when they looked at the teardown video, you can see that there is additional holes for mounting different bolt placements for your grip. And we're going to see how that works with some of the grips I have here. Of course, I cannot and I do not have all the grips available on the market. So you may need to contact Jager Archery if there is a particular grip you want to fit on your bow, if maybe they have a suggestion, or based on my video and other videos, if other people make videos about this, maybe that could give you a good idea on it. And other than that, I'm sure in the future there will be more third-party support for this riser as it grows in popularity and it's being used by more archers. But then again, the bolting pattern should be or is very standard, so it would be just a matter of getting the grip to fit properly and not so much the bolt holes lining up. Alright, so now let's test out these 4 grips I have here on the Python riser. First off, we do have to take off the Python grip, and then we can go in, try to slide these on and see how the holes line up, see if the grips fit properly. I have not tested these, so it's going to be a surprise to me as it is to you, because I don't know. I would think they fit. I would think they would fit just based on how this grip is set up and how you do have additional screw holes in this riser. I would think they would fit fine, but I don't know. We'll find out. All right, so the first one. This is a very cheap grip. This is actually off my Galaxy bow, and it looks pretty standard. Let's see how it fits. Huh, interesting. Alright, so from my point of view, it actually would fit pretty snug. There'd be minimum wobble to it, but it doesn't go all the way in. It looks like you would have to make some minor adjustments to the bottom of the grip here. So that it would actually slide fully up into the riser. Now it does look like once you did that, the holes would match up and you would be able to screw this grip down onto this riser. But at this point, because of how, I guess, the bottom of this riser kind of flares, or it doesn't flare down as much as some of these other grips, it is tight there and it will not slide in there easily without actually damaging something. So you may just have to take a file and file it down a little bit to make this grip work. Alright. Next up, this grip is off my GMX. It's also the same grip that is on my HPX. So this should cover most Hoyt bows, I would say. If you're a Hoyt fan, you want your Hoyt grip on the Python. So let's see how that fits. And, again, holes look like they're going to line up great. But we're running into a bit of a clearance issue down in the bottom here again. I'm guessing both these brands really like running I guess lower, deeper grips than the Python runs. Let's see what they look like next to each other. Yeah, if you look really close, by lining them up next to each other, you can definitely see that the Hoyt runs a little bit lower than the Python. And yeah, that's probably what's causing a bit of an issue with it actually going into this riser fully. So the next grip we're going to try is this grip here, and this one is off my MK X10 riser. And let's see if we run into the same issue or not. It might be a little bit, maybe not as deep as the Hoyts are. Let's see. It makes it, I think, a little further in, but again, just a tiny little bit. So if you have another grip that you just want to transfer over to, say, this riser, at this point you're going to have to make a very small adjustment to the very bottom of it. And it should fit in fine because the screw holes almost line up. They're just a little bit off. And if you know, if you could just squeeze a little harder, or just, if I just shaved off a little bit on these, they would fit without an issue. The screw pattern on this riser is very standard, so you have a wide variety of grips, but it's just that little bit of clearance down there. And I'm sure it's just not this riser that has this issue. Well, it's a very minor issue, but I'm sure there's plenty of other brands where grips don't match up well at all. But it is very interesting to find that out about this riser. I personally was just going to use the Python grip that came with this riser. It's not bad at all. I like how it feels in my hand. It's similar to my MK one. I think it comes out just a little bit more, and the throat of it is a little bit deeper. But other than that, I was going to put a little putty on it, and that'll probably work out fine for me. But I do have one more grip here, and even though this is technically a grip for a Hoyt bow, it's one of those like off ones. Like I think it's like an ortho grip. But this was actually for my Hoyt Helix. So I purchased this separately from that riser, and we'll see how this one fits. Again, a little bit different shape and stuff, so maybe it'll fit better. Oh, this one's really struggling. They got way too much. They got a lot of grip going on down here, and I would say the screw holes probably would line up, but it's just totally not capable of doing it because of how it gets stuck down here. So with that, we just learned a lot now in the last couple of minutes of fitting on these grips. The original grip that comes with it fits fantastic, really nice tolerances, nice and tight. But some of these other ones from other brands would fit, but they definitely need some minor modifications. Basically all you have to do is just trim the bottom of them a little bit. You don't have to drill new holes or anything like that because Jager Archery really did take care of that. It's an interesting thing to cover, and I think it's important because some people do like to have a particular grip for their bow. Other than that, there is like third-party companies. I know Jager Grips makes a lot of grips, and I don't know if they offer one for this particular bow at this point in time of making this video, but I do know that you can send them a particular grip that you like, and they can scan it and they can make you an identical copy of it. I understand, yes, it's more expensive, but if you're somebody that likes a particular grip on a bow, then you'd probably want to go that route anyway, because you like how this particular grip fits to your hand. And usually trying to make more than one of the same, it's very hard to get it exact. So yeah, I know Jager Grips is definitely an option for that if that's something you're really interested in. For me, I'm gonna put some probably putty onto the stock Python grip and shoot the bow that way, and see how it feels for me. I've been shooting it a little bit without any putty on it, and it's been working good for me. I'm liking the feel of it. But that is just my take on this riser. Hopefully you found this video interesting and informative, and maybe helped you figure out if you're gonna pick up one of these, if your grip's gonna work or not, or just things of that nature. Really sorry I don't have any win-and-win products to test that out on. I'm guessing they would work fine. Probably, again, they probably would need some minor modifications, but I'm sure the bolting pattern is going to fit on this riser without an issue. So, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, happy shooting!